Alright, well, I'm sitting here behind the tom I got this morning. It is Sunday, May 3rd. First bird I've harvested this year. It's been a very difficult year for me. Birds just really hadn't been on my property, and helped co-leasee Nick get a bird, but then I just couldn't ever connect. But me and Josh got in on one this morning. Let me backtrack just a little bit. Last night I went and kind of scouted, and I saw two toms fighting on this one farm, and that was about 6:30. Well, they ran one of them off and the other one stayed with the hens, so I knew where I needed to be this morning. Josh and I got in there this morning, and we had birds gobbling everywhere. One that I thought was a subordinate bird, which is this one, was across the road, and ended up coming across the road and got within 100 yards of us, but then would never commit. I think he was worried that that other bird that had beat him up last night was there, even though he had moved off to the south several hundred yards. But anyway, Josh and I stayed in there till about 8:30. Had to get out to go to church this morning. When we got out, we drove by another field, and there he was in this field all by himself. But I had to drop my cameraman off so we could get to church, but I came back and he was coming in the general direction of where my truck was. So I parked around the corner, snuck out, went down the fence row about 100 yards, sat down, yelped a couple times, and he came running. And he got to where I pardon me, he got to where I was at, and I believe he saw my truck because he stopped and kind of went back in the woods, but he didn't get out of range. He was only about 20 yards away. He went behind a tree, came out the other side, and I was able to harvest this bird. He's a good bird. He's not posing too well for me, so I apologize for that, but got a long beard, got about 1.25 inch spurs, so he's a good mature bird. And we're going to try to get back in there tonight and get the bird that whipped up on him last night. So stay with us. Season never ends. We'll bring that hunt to you, and hopefully Josh can connect on him this afternoon. Thanks.